Recently, some game developers have asked me to play a demo for the upcoming game called Corsairs Legacy. I've not been paid by the developers, I've not been asked to say anything about the demo, they just asked me to play it and make a video on it, so here we go.
Well, it started with a simple contraband shipment. We needed to transport from Trinidad to Barbados. We were on our way to the rendezvous point.
And so, here we are, sailing the seas in a very, very not moving ship. How do we move it? Hoist the sails by 2 steps, W and S to roll the sails by 2 steps, and then A and D are directional. Okay, let's go. So, let's press...
Full speed ahead!
There we go, and then R. There we go. And we are here. So we can dock by pressing F.
I wouldn't call Catherine Peake the most punctual smuggler, but integrity is rare in our business. Guaranteeing that your partner won't break their word is worth a lot. It's worth noting that she had other strengths that certainly made up for a single flaw. Her ship and our cargo didn't appear on the horizon for
I do like
a
the
long
art style
time.
for these.
Well, since I had to wait for her with the cargo anyway, I decided to let myself stretch and entertain the crew at the same time. For them, the greatest satisfaction is watching good fights. Thanks to Catherine and her ability to get along with many men, especially over a mug of something stronger. We knew the routes of all the colony's patrols, so we had the right place, and we didn't have to fear uninvited guests.
Oh, so we will actually have a combat tutorial as part of the story, rather than just, you know, throwing us into it, just like, yeah, just fight somebody, just learn to do that. So, as this guy is nearly down, there we go, we finished it. Yeah, I do like how this tutorial is part of the quest,
Swordsmanship
as in
stood
the
out
story.
strongly against the crew. There was simply no one among them who could stand up to me in a fight one-on-one. Nevertheless, I always took challenges with enthusiasm. A really interesting battle begins only when the opponent has a numerical advantage.
I like the voice acting as well. He's got a bit of a cheeky quality to it, which I think fits a pirate captain. So, I have played the initial first demo for this because I've actually, I've actually filmed a full video on that demo before. And I have to say, a lot of the mechanics, a lot of the combat has been really polished. Sailing, combat, movement, animations, it really has been polished up a lot.
I did pretty well. Should I have practiced with 3 opponents at once?
Oh, okay, so we have a dialogue. Worthy of our captain, you know. It's not scary to be ambushed with skills like yours. Speaking of ambushes, will you try to fight free? Why not? Let's see how good you are. Obviously, I will win. Come on, one at a time. Divide and conquer. Oh my god. Right, so one of them is down. The other 2 haven't got that much health left either. But, yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to go down. How many potions have I got? I'm not sure. But I think I've used like 3 now. So they have to end eventually, right? Okay, so the last one. I'm going to kill him by parrying him. There we go. Kicking the balls. That's what works every time.
Once again,
Off,
fight
off
went
now.
like clockwork. I wondered if I should try to hold out against the 4 at once.
Do you know what? What's the worst that can happen? Oh my god, that move deals a lot of damage. Not only do they get a critical hit in that one, but also like a normal attack as well. It does twice. It deals damage twice in one hit. That's a bit OP, isn't it? But I like it.
I was just beginning to get a taste for it when a ship appeared on the horizon. Alas, not the Catherine schooner. She was a Spanish warship patrolling the shores of Trinidad and Tobago. The rendezvous point was chosen wisely. It was a secluded little bay, allowing us to hide a small ship behind a low cliff and lush jungle. And yet, The Spaniards were coming right at us. The situation was beginning to get out of hand. It was not in our plans to go to jail or the noose in San Jose Square. Because we needed time to get out of the bay, we had to give the Spaniards a good head start. So we were forced to accept the fight.
Those cutscenes are really growing on me. I really like them. They just have their own identity. Start a boarding. You must get close to the enemy and press F. Okay, we can do that. Since I am a master swordsman, I might as well try to board the ship rather than fight it in naval combat. Ooh, that was loud. Okay.
Port side is ready to fire!
So fire. And try to get close. So let's...
Decelerate!
Yeah, let's decelerate the ship's speed. And that should help us do better turn. Because less speed, the more control you
Port
have.
side cannons!
These shots are very fucking loud. Right. I'm getting closer now. Oh, we can board its ship now. Okay, let's do
Boarding
that.
party, get ready!
Okay, so this is same old melee combat, isn't it? But now we can use the pistols. So Q is pistol. Graphically, you can see that the textures and the models have improved, and there's actually more of a variety in models as well. And maybe I said that a bit too early because all the soldiers look exactly the same, except some of them have hats and the other ones don't. There we go. Easy. Don't even know what the issue was. Okay, so we have won the battle. What do we do now? Oh, there's an arrow saying I should go over there. Oh, this might be like the captain's quarters. Yeah, captain's cabin. Let's go. I'm pressing F, but it's not doing it. Oh, there we go. Come on then, chappy. So there's an interesting thing about these enemies in this game, apparently. I don't know if I just dreamt it up, if I saw it anywhere, but basically, if you spam the same attack too much, the enemy will kind of adapt to your strategy, and they will try to, you know, use some moves and attacks that will basically throw you off balance a little bit if you're using the same tactical, you know, over and over again. So, that's interesting. It's like, you know, the AI is doing its thing. I'm just going to shoot it and be done with it. There we go. So there should be some things to loot in this quarters, I would imagine. So he's got some shit. There should be a chest. Okay, there we go. Open it. So we got some money and a bottle of rum. We got 5 of those. Yeah, let's take those. He won't need this anymore. Is there anything else? Yeah, another chest. Claymore. So maximum damage 70, current damage 70. What does Claymore do? 85. Flamberge. Ooh, Flamberge is good. Let's do that. How do I equip that? Ooh, W change. Okay. So you got this now. This is a way better sword than what we just had, and even the Claymore. So our pistol does 100 damage, and the recharge time is 14 seconds. Let's see if there's anything better that we have. So we have this one. Yeah, that's way better. Italian long pistol. Engraved pistol is nearly twice the numbers that we had on the original one. Yeah, this is cool. Let's roll with it. Okay, so we can now loot the rest of the cargo on that ship. The ship was left without a captain. Sink her. Yes. What now?
The patrol ship went straight to the bottom. There was no stopping the whispering in the crew. Everyone here realized that the Spaniards were coming right at us for a reason. They knew exactly where to look. I didn't believe that Catherine Peake was involved here, but the crew didn't share that opinion. And why should they? They didn't know everything I knew. Fortunately, her schooner appeared on the horizon.
Interesting. So this was a demo. It was much better than the first one, I have to say. In terms of just like showing the game off a little bit more, and the quality of the mechanics, the polish of, you know, that the game has received since the initial demo, like everything's much better. So developers, thank you for reaching out to me, because I didn't know about this game until you've told me about it. So, you know, and I'm glad that I found it. Bye.